What my idea is I'm going to cast these vintage arms as well as 2 of these other arms, and that will help me make the floating hands around them. I'm going to put a picture here. Yes, but before I can do that, I need to cast these. I need to glue these up and cast these. I also need to add the fins to these. So yeah, let's get doing that. With this silicone, it's like a 15 to 30 minute cure time. So we're going to give it the whole 30 minutes. It's going to be kind of like a 3-part mold. So I've done the insides or the outsides of these. The next one I do will be the inside. That'll be for this and for this.
Many minutes later.
So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some mold release on both sides of this to hopefully help them stay 2 separate parts. And for what I understand, you can't use too much. Okay, so theoretically this should work. We're going to give this a bunch of time to cure. We need to make his armor, this part. So I'm going to use the faker armor because that'll be a little easier to get the gold from there. I use the cape from this, I think this is the new NEXUS Skeletor. I don't know, I got it in a bunch of parts, but we're going to use this cape. Then it's just making all this other stuff. I think I'm just going to use the foam for that, because then I can paint it, make it exactly how I want, and go from there. I think that's going to work just nicely. So now I just need to trim it up a little bit and start gluing stuff together. Alright, so I don't know what it is about variations of trap jaw, but his legs are always loose. So I'm going to throw just a little dot of super glue in there and kind of work it around so that it helps. As long as you keep moving it while it dries, it seems to get like a full all the way around it. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it's, I think, pretty good. I'll have to kind of keep messing with it a little bit, but for the most part, it should be good. Okay, so I meant to film this, I didn't, but I used just the same black primer to prime all of the legs and all the hands, and I used it kind of do like a simple fade on the arms and on the torso. It's not perfect, but it's going to be good enough for what I want to do. For anyone wanting to do that, you probably shouldn't use your hand as a mask. Okay, everything came out really easily. I didn't really feel any problems with them. So hopefully this works better than it did last time. Okay, so this is just the Dr. Crafty Resin that I use all the time. You can get on Amazon. I will put a link in the description, I think. If I remember, sometimes I forget. But if I don't, and you want it, just shoot me a message. I will gladly give you it. I primed it gray. I forgot to film it again. I'm not doing very good with that, guys. So I did paint these like this, but the more I look at it, like the magic, or I guess it's magic, I don't know what the hell it really is, but it actually comes up to like here. So I'm thinking about painting it more. Right, so I didn't film this last time, so I'm going to try to do it this time. I'm going to use this one with, it's basically the same face, because he's got like a bigger hood in the thing. I will need to just modify this a little bit so I can put the crown around it. So I cut this whole thing out and thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But this is just the crown that is going to go like that. So now I just have to paint it. Almost. So there's a couple spots in this that are missing, so I'm just going to mix up some 5-minute epoxy and color it and try to touch that up.
Maybe you try it. Maybe you try it. Maybe you.
These are not perfect, but they are a hell of a lot better than the first round, so we're going to go ahead and use them. My idea is these are the floating hands that go around them, and the only way I can think of to get them to float is by using some clear acrylic. He's my favorite. Hands down, he's my favorite. While you still can see it in person, on camera, that on a white background or probably a colored background in general, it disappears. I love it. That's the whole set, guys. Next week I'll have a supercut of the whole thing, so hopefully you like that. If you like these, there's going to be a playlist of all of them right over there. Something similar to this is going to get suggested to you down there. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure you'll like it. You can click down there to subscribe, and don't forget we have a Patreon at patreon.com/MakeShapeCreate. So go sign up there if you can. If you can't, totally understand. And see you in the next video. See you guys.